take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Huh. So no one's going to talk about it. So no one's going to talk about the fact that there are 3 hidden triggers that will ruin your no contact. No one's talking about it. Because one day I was looking like Lil Yachty. The next minute I'm coming out and I feel like I'm on drugs and I'm like Tyreek. So no one's going to talk about it. No one's going to talk about the fact that I just began to shut down. See, everybody wants to talk about how great no contact is, about just let go, everything like that. But no one's talking about these real things. The real things are how difficult it is to implement the no contact. Now, if you don't know what no contact is, on a more calmer note, no contact really is you being able to detach, having no communication. That means no texting, no calling, no social media, no impromptu meetings, none of that with the person and the partner that you broke up with, right? It doesn't have to be a toxic relationship. It can just be a relationship that's not benefiting you right now. Maybe you're broken up with. In most cases, most of us were broken up with. But whatever it is, you are no longer having contact with that person because you need to, 1, heal. 2, you need to be objective about the relationship for what it really was. Number 3, you need to also grow, develop. And number 4, actually, really and truly, the relationship isn't serving you in its current format. Or number 5, you're just being broken up, like I said in the very beginning. You know what I mean? So we're going to talk about it. The 3 hidden triggers that ruin your no contact. Because let me tell you this now. I'm going to tell you a little story. My situation, right, as I told you in the first part of this video, right? I had a situation. I met an immovable force. I met a girl in a situation. You're probably asking, am I going to sing a song every time I say situationship? Probably. And honestly, I met an immovable force. Beautiful girl, great personality. Loved that girl, man. I fell in love when I shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying to you? I was actually a pimp Lucius. I'm gonna put.
Who are you?
My name is a pimp named Slickback.
I was part of pimping, you know what I'm saying to you, without really pimping, but you know what I'm saying to you, I thought I had it locked, but no, I met an immovable force, fell in love, broke all the rules I shouldn't have broke, that I knew that were the rules that I lived by. Love will do that to you. But when I had to go no contact, I didn't realize when I started looking at no contact that this was going to happen to me, right? No one talks about it because everybody just wants to say, let go, but we don't work through some of the difficulties that are going to happen. So today, we're going to work through those 3 hidden triggers, okay? One of them is a physical trigger. You are physically triggered by a place or a memory of a place. So maybe you went out or something like that, and you were triggered by it. Then number 2 is a digital trigger, which I think is even more worse, right? Because you can't run from that, right? You really can't run from that, but we'll talk about it in a second. And number 3 is the unexpected triggers. You know, I'll tell you a little story about the aftershave in a few moments. But those 3 triggers will catch you off guard. And of course, I'm not going to leave you spare, because that wouldn't be fair. Yeah, I can't tell you these things are going to be impossible and then not give you solutions to the problem. I'm here to help you make the impossible possible because my God is that I am. He going to make it I am possible. You know what I'm saying to you? All right, let me stop playing. All right, cool. So, the 3 triggers. Okay, let's deal with number 1. Okay, number 1 we're going to talk about, right? And I know I'm going to say in reverse order. But number 1 is digital memories. Okay, it's a silent trap because see, no one talks about it because you see, when you see an old text, an old picture, maybe even a video that comes up. So when I've been talking about the fact that iPhone will sell you down the river, sell you down the river, sell you down the river. This phone here is betrayal. Let me tell you why this phone here specifically is betrayal. Because when you hear this sound, when you hear that iPhone ping sound, right? Okay, yeah, someone might have texted you, you know what I'm saying, to you, whatever. But you ever notice that your phone will give you old memories? It will, if you haven't deleted your messages or hidden your videos and your photos, it's going to pop back up. And when it pops back up, that's when it triggers you. You don't even realize it catches you off guard, you know. Like you might have saw a picture between you and a girl and you're like, it was all lovey-dovey, and then suddenly you're reminiscing and you're going down the rabbit hole. When will I see you again? You know what I'm saying to you? Broken hearted. All right, let me stop. But you know what I'm saying to you? Those digital memories will take you all the way out, right? All the way out. So I'm just saying, that one, that's the one that was hardest for me. It's the digital stuff because my phone was actually bringing up stuff that I didn't realize. You know what I'm saying to you? Even certain dates you see on your phone, like if it's today's the 8th of February, of course, we know that Valentine's coming around the corner. Valentine is coming, where's your girlfriend? Like, Valentine's will come, and then you're thinking to yourself, what did we do last Valentine's? Damn. I remember a time when we fell in love. You know, you start thinking about those moments simply because of a digital trigger. You know what I'm saying to you? So you got to think about that as well, right? And everything now has on this day. TikTok has on this day. Instagram has on this day. Your phone will have on this day. Like, there isn't anything that doesn't give you a on this day. So you're going to be triggered some way, somehow, and somewhere. Okay? That's digital imprint. Number 2. Okay? Physical triggers. I remember, I couldn't even go to certain places in the UK. Some of you in the US, wherever you are, Africa, I couldn't go to certain places because anytime I go past that, like if I went to a certain shop, I'll be remembering that when we used to go shopping, or I remember when we went here, when we did this. You know what I'm saying to you? My situation shit was a full-on relationship. I can't even lie to you, cause I can't lie to you, like my situation was a situation. You get me? Yeah, I have to remember them times. But you physically get triggered by being in a physical place. Like, you can't, certain places you go to, you just want to be there because you feel maybe some guilt, shame, embarrassment. You may feel love, you may feel sadness, you may feel grief. You feel a whole bunch of emotions at one time, and sometimes you're not even ready for it. It just comes up and slaps you in your face without even asking questions. So that is a very difficult process to go through, that physical trigger of being in a certain place as well. Number 3 is the unexpected trigger. Now, this is a bit more difficult, okay, all right? But these unexpected triggers, let me tell you one of mine. That was crazy. One of mine was actually a certain perfume, you know, when you're on your shenanigans, you get me? When you're on your shenanigans in Egypt and that, I was a bad boy, you know what I'm saying to you? Okay, I'm changed for the Lord now. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, my Lord. And so I was a bit of a bad boy. And one of my things was, as an emotional F-boy, which I was a little bit as well, I had a lot of things that I built up, which I would help create emotional connection. Like, so things like certain moments, certain things, certain gifts. One of them was that I had bought some aftershave. Yeah. And we had gone shopping together. Right. And as we went shopping together, we bought this aftershave. And this aftershave, yeah, it smelled good. I'm telling you, everybody who compliments me on the shops, I'm like, yeah, that's true. Of course, cuz. Of course. You get me? I know what I'm doing when it comes to the aftershave. You get me? So, obviously, the aftershave has not only a smell, but it also has a memory attached to it, which is very heavy emotional connection. It was a very great day that day. So, as obviously now, one day, I was just spraying the aftershave. I didn't even deep. I smelled it. And I just started to feel the pain in my chest. I said, get out right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late, and I can't lay because you be gone. I know.
With my mug on me. Oh, DD, oh, what did it?
That's how I felt. I can't lie to you, you know what I'm saying to you. I was honestly here like... had me finished, I was sitting there, I put on some music in the background, some soft R&B background. And I sat down and just started crying. Hey, listen, if you're a real man, you can cry, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. When pain hits you in the heart, it hits you in the heart, bro. You know what I'm saying to you? You can judge me. Don't judge me. You could be here too. You could be in it.
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Yes.
Relationship as an entanglement too. So you can be in that situation before you know it. Don't be judging me now. Okay? Now, I want to give you some solutions to this, right? So those are 3 things: physical, digital, and ones that you don't even realize are going to happen, right? You don't recognize, okay? The unrecognizable or unexpected triggers. So here's a solution for the digital memories. Here is a solution: delete, block, and remove photos, videos, and archive conversations. Now, the iPhone is a little bit tricky because the iPhone doesn't archive text anymore, which is really annoying. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I did? I ended up just kind of like texting bare people so that the person would drop all the way down to the bottom. Then let me tell you this, but I did what I gotta do because you can't archive it per se. So I literally just did that. For pictures, I removed all the pictures so that they can't come back up. Because the iPhone will come up with a picture, Let me show you. Like, the iPhone will come up with a picture. Look at how mine is. It will come up with a picture right there. And I was seeing pictures of my situation. I said, oh, no. I was looking at it, and it would just come up randomly. So I was like, no, we're gonna archive those photos. You're gonna be deleted or archived or blocked wherever you want to look at it. So that's number one as a solution, right? Archive, block, delete, hide. Okay. Number two, for physical triggers, if you know you've been to certain places and you're not really feeling up to scratch just yet, you're gonna have to avoid those places, right? You know those places that have got a very strong connection with you and that memory of that person. Yeah, you don't want to go there. Not yet. You're not ready for it yet. You know, it's like you know, I did an MCL. I could have been a footballer. You know, I could have been a soccer player. I was almost on my way to being professional, and then I did an MCL. So yeah, at 29, I did an MCL. So you know, I was so close to being a professional footballer at 29 years old. But hey, look. But when you do an MCL or an ACL, right? Sometimes you can come back too soon and think you're ready, and then you do it again. So you have to understand your heart works the same way. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. There's no need to run and rush it. You know what I'm saying, Sue? Yeah. Don't rush it. Okay? Because you know why?
It's okay, it's okay!
I mean, it is okay, but that was a bit late. Okay, I'm gonna have to tell my producers to work on that. But listen, anyway, I don't have any producers. It's just me alone. So yeah, like you know, like understand that it's okay. Like it's not gonna always be as you want it to be. But for now, let's avoid that place. Number three, another solution to this problem is recognizing that your triggers don't make you weak. Okay, they mean you're healing. So look, when you're being triggered in those moments, right, it's actually an opportunity to now, I call it to be in the present and be in the moment. Because sometimes what happens, we try to detach too much and we're not actually dealing with what's coming our way. It's okay to feel emotional, right? Emotions are a part of a human. There's emotions and remember that Destiny Charles, and I do nothing. I can't remember the lyrics. Anyway, and I'm in the sun. Oh, okay. Wherever you go, now that I need you. Anyway, look, get back into, come back. I lost myself for a second there. And then listen, so the realest thing about the situation, right, is that emotions don't make you weak. Like being triggered in that moment is a realization. It's an opportunity also to face and confront that. Why did I get triggered in this moment? Oh, this is still fresh. This is a real thing. These are real emotions. And sometimes it's okay. I always say this. It's okay to be present with what you're feeling in that moment. So let's say you get triggered and you feel a sense of love, overwhelming love. It's okay to be like, look, wow, at a time I felt so much love for this person. It doesn't make you weak. You acknowledging it. Remember I told you, don't suppress and repress, because that thing that you don't address will come and undress you. Oh! I need to make money off of that saying. But you know what I'm saying to you, like, you don't want to suppress it and repress it. It will come back to later bite you in the ass. So deal with it now so that you can actually be healthy later on. So it's okay to sit in and be like, I felt love for that person at the time and it makes me feel sad. And it's okay to feel sad. It's going to pass. You're going to get stronger. So it's okay to sometimes sit in something. You know what I mean? Don't be too hard on yourself. But I'm going to be real with you. Listen, those 3 hidden triggers that can ruin your no contact. I hope that's helped you as well. If this is something that you're going through right now, you're dealing with no contact, you're losing your strength, you're losing your will to live, you're about to text her or him, and you need someone to talk to. You need someone just to be able to coach you through these moments. And listen, reach out to me. Okay, my coaching link is in the box down below, but you can click on the link down below and just support us. You know what I'm saying? To jump in and I can support you and help you become successful in the area of the no contacts. I've been there and I've done it, and I can tell you some things about it. Okay, listen, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notification of the uploads. Click on all so you get all my notifications as well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm trying to make it funny and also make it succinct and clear for you. No contact ain't easy, but baby, trust me, when you're able to do it, you will go far. All right, we'll see you again very, very soon. Don't forget to go down the rabbit hole.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.